An update now as volunteers continue to their efforts today to rescue horses from a farm in McDowell County. They claim the animals were mistreated, but the owners tell News 13 a different story. News 13's Frank Faboni joins us with more. And Frank, you spoke with those owners. What did they say about how these animals have been treated?
Darcel, they've been accused of starving some of these horses, 21 of them pastured on their property, but they say that's the furthest thing from the truth. Hoover and Joye Higgins love their horses and say they had been bringing them rolls of hay until their truck broke down.
If the truck hadn't been broke down, we would have had 4 rolls of hay over there in the pasture.
Joye says they continued to bring hay and feed in their car and wouldn't do anything to harm them.
Well, no, everybody knows me, knows that I wouldn't, that I love them.
She says it's not that the animals aren't being fed, rather it's just that some people don't like the way they look.
They're not show horses, and most people think they're supposed to look like show horses. But for us, they're pleasure.
This week, the Higgins agreed to allow Hope for Horses to remove 9 of the 21 horses after a veterinarian inspection.
I'm going by what I was advised would be best for the whole situation.
The veterinarian's independent report to the local sheriff suggests the animals had a lack of nutrition and too many were on the property. I went to the sheriff's office to find out why, if the animals were underfed, he couldn't have done something sooner.
Conditions have never been optimal. They haven't. But so far, we've not seen anything that rose to the level of a criminal violation.
The veterinarian's report concluded there was no evidence the horses have been abused or there was any malicious intention to harm them.
I would feed them before I'd feed myself.
The sheriff says the Higgins' willingness to follow the vet's recommendations is also proof there was no malicious intent. The Higgins say they're grateful for Hope for Horses, which has agreed to feed the remaining 12 on their property through April in exchange for the horses they've released.
They say that's the best, what they want us to do.
And you heard it from the sheriff. While some felt the Higgins should have faced charges, the sheriff says there was never any proof that they were intentionally trying to harm the animals. They just had too many.